Black on black and beauty's intact. Trust, there's nothing you lack. Nothing can ever sever our soul ties when we together. You my ride and tie, girl. Forever, ever, forever, ever. You fly in any weather. Black, intelligent, smart and clever, full of grace and honor. How dare we ponder? Your strength make a black man's heart grow fonder. Protect our black queens at any cost. See, without the black queen, we catch a loss, B. Taking L's from left to right, vision blurred, but with the black queen we elevate, you heard? Honey, caramel, hazelnut, bronze, chocolate, mocha, all shades, no cons. Skin absorbing all the sun, so much melanin. Love the color of your beauty and the light within. Concept, baby.
Concepts, you said it right. I am beautiful in God's sight. Don't you know I am Mother Earth? Everything black and beautiful I have birthed. Let's review my history. Something is steeped in mystery. Royal blood runs through my veins. I have carried my people's pains. I am dark like a night in Tunisia. I possess power and wealth like the Queen of Sheba. Naya, Kim, Cynthia, Viola, Kadia, Zozabini, Gabrielle, Beverly, Issa, from Africa, India, America, Jamaica. Dark beauty runs across the world, make no mistake, beautiful mind and beautiful skin. The peace and power that come from within. Don't you feel the pull? We are the color of beautiful.
Dark and lovely I am, the color of beautiful. Wonderfully made, color of beautiful. When you look at me, what do you see? The color of beautiful. When you walk my way, what do you say? The color of beautiful. My dark skin, my foolish brown eyes, my round hips, beautiful. Ebony, mahogany, sun-kissed, just look at me, I'm so beautiful.
Made in this image and mirror in this reflection. Black and beautiful, my shortcomings, this is perfections. Addicted to this polio and method, that's why they toil you. On the clouds, I'm in crave. Homage to my people who fight to be equal.
I am so beautiful. I am so beautiful. I am so beautiful. God made me so beautiful. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I am so beautiful. I'm beautiful. So beautiful. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I am so beautiful. I'm beautiful. So beautiful. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I am so beautiful. I'm beautiful.
Blessings, beautiful people. My name is Dr. Karen Moore. I am the founder of I'm the Color of Beautiful, global spoken word initiative and movement where we are redefining the standard of beauty for women of color. Our focus is on eradicating colorism in communities of color across the globe, and it is wondrously made Wednesday. Yes. This is the first Wednesday in Black History Month. And so for these Wednesdays in Black History Month, we celebrate 365. That's what we do. But in honor of this month that has been set aside for all of the world to recognize and acknowledge the achievements and contributions and just the wonderfulness of Black people, we are celebrating every Wednesday this month Black history, past, present, and future. So I hope that you'll continue to join us on these Wondrously Made Wednesdays as we celebrate women. And I think we're going to throw in a few men for Black History Month here on Wondrously Made Wednesday. So today we are doing Women of Gospel Music, right? So this is really, gospel is my favorite, and I love all types of music. And I make no bones about it. Saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost, and love me some Prince. Okay, I'm just saying. But I love gospel music is my favorite, and it is the music that has inspired me and taken me through some of the toughest times in my life, and the music that is so important to our culture. What's up, cuz? Dr. Moore? So gospel music is it is what we do. It's how we live. It's how we express so much of who we've become throughout the ages. And one of the things that, which I so love, one of the things that my cousin does is he starts a hymn and he asks people to finish the hymn or some of the verses. And, we've gotten away from spirituals and hymns and things that really were the core foundation of who we are as Black people. So today, in celebrating Women of Gospel, our first is going to be the past. And there's a special connection here because the past we're doing is happens to be my husband's mother. Marion Williams, American gospel singer, born the 29th of August, 1927 in Miami, Florida. And she went home to be with the Lord July 2nd, 1994 in Philadelphia, PA. She was a member of the Clara Ward Singers from 1947 to 1958, the Stars of Faith from 1959 to 1965, and made a solo career in 1965. She was the first gospel singer to be honored with the Kennedy Center honor in 1993. You should go to YouTube and look at that. Aretha Franklin, Billy Preston, and Little Richard celebrated her at that Kennedy Center honor along with a choir. It's an amazing thing to see. She also was awarded the MacArthur Foundation Genius Award in 1993. She was inducted into the Philadelphia Walk of Fame Avenue of the Arts here in Philadelphia in 1994. And she is the subject of an upcoming documentary that will be coming out very soon. My husband has been working really hard. He has an incredible team of people who are working with him with this documentary. So the documentary will be coming out soon, and we will keep you apprised of where that is in the process. So for our past, we celebrate the great Marion Williams for Black History Month here on Wondrously Made Wednesday. Really, you should look her up and see. We're going to put some links on the Color of Beautiful page where you can find out more information if you do not know who she is. But incredible, incredible voice and an incredible inspiration to artists that have come up since her. When you see the documentary, Richard Smallwood and Linwood Heath, and there are other people who talk about her influence on them and their music and their lives. So for present, we're going to do Tasha Cobbs Leonard. In 2012, Cobbs would go on to record her freshman project titled Grace, produced by multi-award winner and Motown gospel label mate Vashawn Mitchell. This project, laced with organic and moving tracks, featured the lead single Break Every Chain, which landed as Billboard's #1 song for a total of 12 weeks. This anthem unleashed liberation to countless audiences nationwide each time it was heard or ministered. The album Grace landed on Billboard's top 10 gospel charts for a year. It was definite that the world had received not just another singer, but a rare gift. In such a short time, Tasha has seen extraordinary success with accomplishments that include a Grammy Award, 3 Stellar Awards, and 3 Dove Awards. And that is from her website. So that's Tasha Cobbs Leonard. We are celebrating here on this Wondrously Made Wednesday as the present of gospel music, women in gospel music. Future, though, she's doing it now, but we'll call her future, Jacqueline Carr. At age 13, Jacqueline was a highly sought after speaker. She has never shied away from her true calling of delivering messages of positivity, hope, and the celebration of her faith to audiences around the country. Her messages are always warmly received by audiences everywhere. She has graced stages at colleges, conferences, churches, and organizations of all sizes and note. At the age of 15, her speaking shifted to song when her single Greater Is Coming broached Billboard's gospel top 10 chart, debuting at number 3. The wonderment of this achievement was manifold as Jacqueline was not only a teenager, she was and remains an independent artist. Good for you, girl. Adding to her spectacular introduction to the gospel music industry, Jacqueline received her first Stellar Award at the age of 16. That is also information from her website. So please go and check out. So this Wondrously Made Wednesday, we celebrate the past, Marion Williams, we celebrate the present, Tasha Cobbs Leonard, and the future, Jacqueline Carr. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this Wondrously Made Wednesday Black History Edition. And we'll be doing that Black History Edition, past, present, future, for the next 3 weeks. So I want to also note, most of the time I highlight women, but I do want to mention today someone who's very, very, very special in my life. And it's interesting when you're doing a lot of searching and a lot of research. And I was on the Black History Makers website the other day, and who do I see but my Uncle Danny Moore on the Black History Makers website. And he is a history maker. I always knew he was a history maker. But to see him on the Black History Makers website was just, it's just really cool when you come across your family and people that are near and dear to you being acknowledged as Black history makers. And he's the founder of the Apex Museum in Atlanta, which is the Black History Museum there in Atlanta, Georgia. So we're just giving a shout out to Uncle Danny today for being a history maker. And as we celebrate Black History Month and we celebrate 365, I'll say it again, we celebrate, hey cuz, hey Sister Sandra, we celebrate Black History 365, but we wanted to make special note of these people. And we could do every day and really make special notice of the people that are past, present, and future in our lives who are the history makers. And there's so many of us. And I include myself as a history maker and include yourself as a history maker, because whatever we're doing in our lives, we are making history in our own lives. And we may not necessarily be celebrated as history makers, but know that you are a history maker, because so many of us are out there changing lives and doing the things that we do under the radar in our communities, in our churches, in our schools. And so we celebrate all of you today, all of the amazing men and women who are doing things in our community, the Black history makers that are doing things in our communities and in our churches and in our families. We have people who are holding it together for the family, right? So we just want to celebrate and acknowledge all of you on this Wondrously Made Wednesday. Continue to do the work, continue to be out there. Join us Sunday for Colorism Conversations. We're going to be doing some more Black history things. for Colorism Conversations this Sunday. So please join us. Thank you so much for joining us today. Be blessed and get out there and make history. Be blessed.